Hello there. I am I'm live again. It's Saturday night. This is becoming my thing now, and it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully I will have Only One Kenobi joining me at some point. He did just message me to inform me that he had a sleep in. um he slept. He set an alarm and he slept. He went back to sleep, and yeah, it sounds like he's had a busy week, much like all of us. I'm sure we are all exhausted come Saturday morning. So yeah, I'm just going to roll by myself for a little while. So if you've got any questions or any thoughts, let me know. Red Leader One's in the chat. Hey mate, how are you? You're more than welcome to join me if you want. If you want me to send you a link, Malcolm. Just let me know in the comments here, and I'll shoot you a link if you want to join in if you've got nothing on. Cryo Boy is in the chat as well. How's it going? So yeah, it's been a pretty chaotic week, really. I sort of fell slightly ill. Grand final. Oh, of course. It's one to miss for me. I could not care less about Richmond or Geelong. But no, that's cool. I know it was a little bit dicey coming on during the biggest sports game of the year in Australia anyway. But yeah, it's been a bit of a mental week, really. I sort of fell a little bit flat later in the week. There's a bit of a cold, bit of a bug going around at work. And I'm okay. It comes and goes. I think it was Wednesday at work. I had the chills and I was sweating and working all day with a headache, and it wasn't much fun. And then I'd left work early on Thursday, and came home to all the toys I got, that big haul I got with Star Wars toys. So I was pretty pumped about that. And yesterday being Friday, I took the day off work and just rested up. And in some of my good lapses, I managed to get a few videos recorded and uploaded. So I've got a few more to do. But yeah, I'm feeling okay now. So hopefully I'm fighting fit for a little while now. So how is everyone? Who else have we got in the chat? But yeah, like I said, hopefully Nick will join me soon. Did say he's going to get ready and see what happens. But yeah, how's everyone coping with the Mando hype? I know I'm getting really, really pumped up. I'll just check my messages. No, he hasn't replied. That's all good. So we've got 6 people watching, which is cool. Yeah, just it was a pretty exciting week with those new figures, though. I can't believe some of those vintage collection figures are so good. Langteach Lewis, is that how I pronounce that right? Langteach. Hello there, General Kenobi. No, thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I can't take my eyes off of this guy. This Command Arc Trooper 5s. This is just such a cool figure. No worries, Malcolm. Thanks for stopping by. We'll hopefully catch you in a little while. I neglected to even check what the score of the football is. I know I said I don't care, but I'm going to pay attention anyway. So yeah, for those outside of Australia, it's the Australian Rules Football Grand Final, our Super Bowl, if you like. And it's been an odd year. It's been a shortened season. The grand finals usually played in September. But yeah, because they delayed the start until late March, I think it was. I can't remember. Maybe even April, where the season usually kicks off in March. Yeah, so maybe you have to wait 6 or 7 weeks or something. Yeah, looks like it's nearly half time, and Geelong are up by 21 points, so should probably be a close game. Yeah, we certainly doesn't have the sort of the halftime sort of stuff. Doesn't have the showmanship and the craziness of the Super Bowl. And apparently, you have to be careful saying Super Bowl on the internet. Evening, Nathan. Thanks for joining in, man. I know you said you would. Yeah, stoked you could spend a bit of your time on Saturday night watching me jibber jabber on about crap. Yeah, like I said, I've got the scroll going on down the bottom. So if you've got any questions about anything Star Wars related, anything really, I'm here to chat. So, but yeah, I was just talking about this figure, and I just can't get over how good he is. It's just, I really wish I could have got a hold of that 3-pack that comes with Echo and Jesse as well. I've no doubt now that they'll get individual releases, but yeah, I did do one minor tweak. The sort of the pauldron chest armor piece and backpack, that's all one piece. I did glue that down. It's a little loose and wobbly, I nearly said. But yeah, I was pretty stoked with this figure. He looks so good. Just imagine how good that would look in 6-inch. But I'm glad like 3 3/4-inch vintage collection is getting a lot of love at the moment. So some cracking figures coming out. So yeah, like 6 days until Mandalorian. That's crazy, isn't it? Sith Lord 229, how's it going, man? Thanks for jumping in. The time here is almost 7:10 Saturday night. So yeah, I just seeing whether Mr. Only One has sent me a response. He hasn't yet, so I imagine he may have jumped up to go have some breakfast and a shower. Don't blame him. He said he'd try and jump in as soon as he could. How are we all? Everyone that's watching, if you've just jumped in, yeah, hoping to get Only One Kenobi to join me on the call here for a bit of a chat. But yeah, like I said earlier, he slept through his alarm. Now he's going to get out there. Loving all the new content. He's showing up. Hardly, mate. And my wallet's feeling it for sure. I heard Ahsoka is only in 1 episode. I'm just going to try and remember to get these comments up here. Hey, I'll take it because, rumor is that, it's going to lead into a spin-off. So, yeah. We don't need Ahsoka to come and take over the show from The Mandalorian and The Child. It's still their series. It's still their show. It's their story. I hope it sets up an awesome introduction. Hasbro Star Wars is in the chat as well. Hey, man. How's it going? But yeah, I'm keen to see the episode with Ahsoka in it. Oh, that could absolutely blow people away. Episode 5 written by Filoni, apparently. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, did he write episode 5 in the first season? I just completely, all that stuff sort of blurred together now. Yeah, all the directorial credits and all that, and who wrote stuff from the first seasons completely. I know Favreau did most of the legwork there. Usual Mike, sorry I'm late. No worries, dude. Not a problem at all. Have you looked into the Warhammer Intercessor Marines at all? No, I remember I haven't done anything Warhammer related in so long. I reckon I was maybe 12 years old. I had a really good friend. Only one. No worries, man. I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, I had a friend when I was about 11 or 12 who was getting right into the Warhammer stuff. And yeah, it was just so expensive that it was just something I couldn't get into. And I just haven't over the years, but I'm super impressed by what everyone does with Warhammer stuff. It's just, it's mind-blowingly good. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Rosario Dawson is fantastic. I haven't seen her in a lot, but I did like what she was doing with the Netflix Marvel stuff as Claire Temple. I thought she was a really, really great character. Seven-inch Marines. No, I've got no idea. I haven't seen anything to do with them. Now that Hasbro has revealed Jar Jar for the Black Series line, you think we'll ever get Captain Tarpals, or is it a long shot? I don't think it's a long shot at all. Yeah, I don't know whether it depends. Like elements of the Jar Jar sculpt, like he might have his ears might be separate, so that's an asset that Hasbro can use for Gungans in the future. Things like hands, feet. All those bits of a figure are all assets they could possibly pop in in the future. So, yeah, I'd like to see a Boss Nass, to be honest, with like chuckling action. I don't know. Daredevil was awesome. It was, and it sounds like I think Daredevil, maybe Luke Cage. They're not far off from reverting back to Marvel. From Netflix, so hopefully, they could, with this whole multiverse stuff. I'm not going to get into Marvel too much, but this whole multiverse path that looks like they're going to take for phase 4, 5, 4. Sounds like anything could happen. So, 2 can play at that. Do you have any Black Series helmets? I do. I have the Darth Vader. It doesn't fit on my head. I have a big head, so it's still cool. It's a good display piece. And I have the Kylo Ren one, which I modified a fair bit. It's a few years old now. And I took out all the guts, took out all the insides. I sealed over the seal, completely repainted it. And yeah, it's just a display piece now. But I believe a little bird has told me that Mando Monday coming up this week, we may be getting a reveal of a new Black Series helmet. So get your credit cards ready, folks. I won't say any more, but if Mando Monday put 2 and 2 together, you can work that out. Any interest in the grand final tonight? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely none. I really couldn't care less, to be honest. Normally I do take a little interest in it, but I'm not fussed either way how the result goes. I'm not interested in the slightest. AFL season ended 6 months ago for me, being an Adelaide Crow supporter. I would have liked to have seen Brisbane go the whole way this year. I think they've done great things in what they've been able to turn around in the last few years as a football side, being like the bottom feeders of the comp for quite a few years to, almost getting to the big game. I would have liked them to go the full way and pick up the silverware. But AFL as usual, Mike's thing. No, he's a no, he's a rugby dude over there on the East Coast. Queensland, New South Wales are both rugby states. Oh, there's a little bit of football going on. I mean, the grand final is being played in Queensland tonight, which first time it's ever been out of Victoria. Jesse from 75 out. Cole. Hey, I used to be a pretty decent kick of the football when I was a little bit younger. I could still probably put a few meters on it now, but it's been a long time since I've gone out and kicked the football. Yeah, rugby league. I'm just going to quickly check my messages again. Saw a Brad post from Darth Rock 1, who joined me last week. He just posted a picture of his first order shelf. That looks badass. He's got Kylo Ren from Rise of Skywalker up the front. It's so good. He's seen my message. He dropped into the comments a minute ago. So, yeah. What's everyone else been getting? Any new toys coming this week? I know. I think my wallet's going to be suffering for a little while. No, it was pretty good actually. Most of the Black Series stuff that I got during the week was paid for like back in May or June, whenever I put those orders in. That was when the Rebels characters got announced. So I'm looking forward to. I actually still haven't put them all together on a shelf yet. So, Ed, how's it going, man? Andor figures are nice. They are, aren't they? They're so good. And look like yours were absolutely like pristine mint condition, which would make you very happy, I'm sure. They're some of the best figures they've put out for a little while now. So, Sci-Fi, what's up, man? How's it going? I read that as Babu Frick. Hey! I really want to get that new plush Babu Frick. Pre-order 2 Endor Luke's off Zing, and I've already got 2 Hans from Bulletproof coming in November. Nice. Is that one to open, one to keep sealed? Is that the game you play there? Inbox collectors are weird. Yeah, you have to worry about cardboard and the figure. We just have to, us openers have to just worry about the figure. Hey, Jedi Master 777, thanks for tuning in. I'm not sure what PS means. I'm not up with the times. Oh, now my correction looks very nice. Your correction looks very nice now. I know what you're talking about now. Do that with my favorite characters. Nice. Yeah, I've started having a few boxed figures sitting around the shelf. I was in a Big W today, and they only had 3 more of the carbonized Stormtrooper. They had no more Boba Fett's. They had none of the new wave. They still had some Galaxy's Edge stuff and some of that sort of some of that Galaxy's Edge stuff and some of the Anakins. They actually had, I reckon they had about 8 Plo Koons, which is Plo Koon being my favorite Jedi. It's like, why aren't these people out there aware of how good Plo Koon is? Like, buy the figure, put it on your shelf. We got Traveler 6888. Hello, guys. Hey, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. PS, pretty sick. I wish I knew that when I was just writing all the letters. You finish writing a letter and at the bottom you're at PS. Give me 10 and he'll jump on. Let me shoot you a link. I'll bear with me for a minute, guys. I will get to your post in just a moment. If you're there, Malcolm, I'll send it to you on Messenger. There we go. Must have had enough of the football. Sorry, I'm just up. So you must be in America then. That is probably pretty early over there right now. Fallen Jedi, my friend. Hello there. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. Yeah, I hope you're doing really well over there. Hopefully America isn't driving you completely crazy. It just seems to be a bit of a shit show in some aspects, but yeah, I hope you're doing really well. Great to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Drop some credits on the Hondo Anarcha and the Beskar Mando. Hondo will definitely hurt my wallet more. You could pull a Swifty there, and you could go through the checkout and just scan the Mando twice. That I know it's kind of stealing, so I probably shouldn't advocate that. But you could, it'll save you $10. I shouldn't say that. That's bad. Anyone see the Diamond Select Darth Maul yet? Oh, I did, and I'm not impressed at all. I do not rate. I think it looks a little bit awkward. I like the lightsaber effects. I think that looks fantastic. Sci-Fi just got a gift haul from Big Abdul, and I did video. All cool stuff. Awesome. I'll be watching that as soon as I'm done here. Well, maybe after I've gone and spoken to the wife. But I've got a Red Leader 1 standing by. So I will bring him in just a moment. Red Leader standing by. Casual fan does not know Plo Koon is. It's a travesty. It's an absolute travesty. I need to tell people. Maybe I should go out with a placard and start telling people about Plo Koon and his, he discovered Ahsoka Tano and he is just the coolest Jedi ever. Do you have any Force of Destiny figures? I do. Or do I? Forces of Destiny. Is that the sort of 4-inch ones? I can't even remember what they are now. Forces of Destiny. I can't even... I'm thinking of the Galaxy of Adventures, Force of Destiny. What can't I remember what those ones are? Yeah, maybe they're the same thing. I can't remember. There's a chance. Scary face Maul. All right, I'm going to bring in Red Leader 1.
Hello.
G'day, Malcolm. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Thanks for jumping in. I'm still waiting for Only One Kenobi, so it's good to have another person to chat to. But the comments is lit up at the moment. So yeah, how's your week been? You got sick of the football?
Yeah, it's half time at the moment, so
okay.
I'll jump on for a bit. I got to work tonight, so but yeah, that's all right. None of my teams are in it, so
no. That's what I was saying earlier.
I thought I'll come on and chat some Star Wars figures and stuff. I think that's probably more interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think between us over the last week and a half, we've probably put about 30 or 40 videos on our YouTube channel. So
yeah. I've got plenty of stuff I need to catch up on since I haven't been reviewing for a while. So
yeah.
But yeah, I've had the last couple of days off from work, and yesterday we had some big storms come through here and that. So
yeah, right. Yeah, we've had it pretty windy down here today. We've had a little bit of rain, but it hasn't been major. But yeah, it's been just a pretty gusty afternoon, really.
So I tried my hand at a bit of storm chasing yesterday. Spent my day racing around in my car trying to grab pictures and stuff like that. So for my
Yeah,
other
awesome.
YouTube channel. So
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Is that for the
Hey,
Primal
Eddie?
Waters?
No, that's I've got probably a few
Oh,
YouTube channels. So this one's
that's right. You've
my
got your.
vlog kind of
That's
hiking
right.
and stuff like that. So I love
That's
it
right.
to do storm chasing and that. So
Yeah, awesome.
but yeah,
All
it's a
right.
bit hard trying to do that many different contents on different channels I've got. So
Yeah.
there. So, but I've got heaps of figures that I'm going to go through that I haven't reviewed before. Like, hopefully this week I'll be able to get some of those out. It's just been really bad light at the moment, like the last couple of days because of the weather and that. And where I do my reviews is I need to get myself a portable light or something to just give that brighten it up a bit. So,
yeah. Do you have a Kmart up there in Perry?
yeah, we got Kmart and they have absolutely nothing.
I was going to say because I use a ring light, and I'll try and yeah, and that was about $19. That was $19 at Kmart.
Really?
And I use that for all my reviews, and yeah, I've got it just sitting by my computer today. It works pretty well.
How long ago did you get that?
Probably only a couple of months. I still see them in there every now and then. They're pretty popular.
Okay,
but yeah,
they're check that out now.
Yeah, they're sort of in the same section where all like your mobile phone accessories and stuff are. Yeah, I think it was
tomorrow now.
$19 or $20.
Yeah, that's what I need. That's what
so I've got a question from Linda. How do you feel about the Zing EB Games $5 price hike? Price a bit back. Yeah, that was about probably a month ago. They decided to bump up everything by $5. I was saying, I think I messaged you yesterday about the vintage collection, but they're $29 each now, which is
that's crazy,
ridiculous. Oh, looks like we've got Only One Kenobi here, so let's add him in.
Hiya, man. Can you hear me? Okay?
Hey, man, how's it going?
I'm all right. Sorry about the technical palaver.
No, that's all good.
As you can see, I've got the camera turned off. I'm not ready to be seen by the public, man. No way. Morning, Malcolm.
No, that's all good.
How you going? How are you?
Not bad. Good to. Yeah, good, man. Glad you're on.
That's good.
Yeah, so you had a bit of a sleep in, did you?
Well, yeah. What I did this morning, I haven't done that since I was a teenager. I don't know what was going on. I woke up. I wake up every day at 6. So I had my alarm off last night. So I did wake up at 9, and then I started to nap. And then the next thing I knew, it was 10:30, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I had all that stuff to do with car insurance as well. So I've just started the ball rolling with that. I'm ringing them back later. But then, so here I am.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were just talking about figures here in Australia through Zing and EB Games, which are the same affiliated stores. They've just put their Black Series and Vintage collection up $5 a figure. So like $45 for a regular Black Series and $29 for a regular Vintage collection figure now.
Wow.
10 years ago, they were $15 each for the Vintage collection. So
that's crazy. Well, I was really pleased to hear for you guys that you've got Zing for the Razor Crest and stuff. So that's like your answer. We've got Zavi, haven't we? You've got that. So I guess these are the closest link you've got to Hasbro, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So there is an outlet for it, which is great. But I've said it a few times. We've got a lot of retailers, online retailers down here, and we're pretty spoiled for choice at the moment. If one retailer can't get them, there's another one that can. So it's except for that 3-pack, that Arc Trooper 3-pack.
Oh yeah.
No one's been able to get that down here at this stage anyway. So I'm just gonna have to wait for those single carded figures, I think, for Echo and Jesse, I think. Did you see the Diamond Select Disney figures? The Boba Fett and the Darth Maul that's been revealed?
You talk to Malcolm or me?
Oh, either one.
No, not me.
And likewise. I was worried, Jesse, you'd ask stuff like this. Because I don't know everything going on out there with the collecting land, but that I definitely didn't know about that. But is it any good?
The Boba Fett looks okay. The Maul looks a bit, but yeah, we've got Cry Boy saying here that he thinks General Grievous will work as Diamond Select figure. It probably would. They do some cool figures, but their articulation's really limited. I've only ever had a couple in my life. But yeah. Jedi Master 777 says, hopefully you understand that I admire your collection as hard as I made it for you to understand. No, absolutely. I appreciate that.
With my 6-inch collection, Jesse, at the minute, I was thinking about. I've got a Boba Fett still to open. Of that. I got the archive line one.
Oh yeah.
But I was actually seriously tempted. Now I've got all my 3 3/4 inch out, and I did have a few 6 inches on one shelf, and they look nice together because they are amazing figures. Because I needed that shelf for other stuff, I've actually got all my 6-inch stuff packed away again, and I hate really combining the two. It's just me. I like when I've got a room full of 3 3/4 inch. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
So I either need another collection room, which is ridiculous because I've already got 2. But I don't know. I'm just falling away from the 6-inch. I'm thinking of even selling a lot of it. That I have. Yeah.
Especially with the amount they're pumping out now, it's almost decision-making time as which line you want to follow more. It's been really difficult. I recently just sold it. I've still got a few left, but I've recently sold off all my Marvel Legends, and I reckon I had well over 100 figures there, and I've just sold them all off to help fund Star Wars, like in the future. So it's nice to go forward knowing that I only have to focus on Star Wars and not have to worry about Marvel Legends, which pump out even quicker than Star Wars stuff.
But the quality is definitely there. That I got the Dak Ralter and the Snowspeed, plus I got the Luke to go with that, and they are incredible to look at. But at that point, there was certain times we thought 3 3/4 inch was going to die. So
it was looking like it for a while there, wasn't it?
It's looking like it might even be coming back strong. I don't know. We just don't know for definite yet.
With a 6-inch line for me, I'm not like probably 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, but I would try and collect every character. But now I've just rounded it down to the original trilogy characters and the troops, and that's it. Anything else, I'll probably pass on the extension line.
I still remember 2012 or 2013, and they're like, Hasbro comes out and they're like, all right, we're doing a 6-inch series now. Here's the first 4 we're going to show you, or it was the first Luke, and I flat out said, not touching 6-inch. I can't afford to, and now I've got nearly 200 Black Series figures, so it's insane.
Yeah, that was the same.
They sucked me in.
Yeah, I said to myself, I'm only going to choose my favorite characters, of which I have done, but I've ended up with a few extras. Like I've got Sabine Wren, who came with a full wave because I wanted that Revan wave way back. So she, like the likes of that figure, I will probably sell on or something.
Yeah,
she might not even fetch that much. I don't know.
We just know, like with some of those original Black Series 6-inch figures released, like the Han Solo and Luke, we're going to probably get those redone again, especially with the new face sculpts and that. So, because I was looking at the Han Solo that was released back then, and that's horrible face sculpt on that.
It was fantastic back then. That was. I went back and watched my review on it recently from 2013. It must have been maybe very early 2014. I'm going, the likeness is so good, like it's so spot on. Then I look at it now, I'm like, nah, it's not.
Better. So that'll be coming soon.
Yeah. So Diablo Calling asked me before if I have any Forces of Destiny figures, and I completely forgot what the Forces of Destiny figures were. But Mike has just told me in the chat, it's the Barbie doll 12-inch Forces of Destiny, and I do have a couple in my room here, but they're technically my wife's. I have the Hoth, Leia, and the Rey that came with BB-8. So yeah, they just sort of found a home in my room because my wife didn't have anywhere to put them.
Hey Jess, the Luke Skywalker from Bespin, is there 2 variants of that figure? Like for some reason, I went and had a look at the one I got for the 40th anniversary, and then I seen a picture of one like he's got a kind of like a black eye red. Is there? I seen a
not that I'm aware of.
Because I was actually going through, I can't remember what online site, and I saw the figure there, and I'm thinking, gee, I don't know if I've got that one. And then I had to check, and I've actually got the 40th anniversary, but the face looks a bit different. Like his face looks post fighting with Vader or something like that.
Right.
So that was on Pop Culture, I reckon.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that at all. I might bring it up quickly and.
It's the 40th anniversary one, but he looks different to the one I've got. So I know that figure has a better face sculpt than the original one what got released a year or so. So I just thought there must have been two different ones released or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it in the picture here on Pop Culture.
I can't remember. I thought it was Pop Culture. It might have been.
Oh, I can kind of see like the picture on the card, but it looks like he might have a. Let me see if I can work out how to bring a page. Oh, I don't know how to bring a page in. No, never mind. Yeah, like it gives you a little magnifying glass, and I reckon it's just shadow that's looking around his eyes. In that particular picture. So it could be that. I'm not sure. I saw someone on Instagram. I'll try and bring up the profile now and then I'll get back to the comments. It was Tud Russell on Instagram, TUDD Russell. He recently did I'll show this one up on the camera. But he turned Dagobah Luke and Bespin Luke into 5 separate Bespin-related figures. So there's one there with his hand missing and he's bloodied up. Which is there's one there with his jacket open while he's sitting there.
Look at that display. That's so funny. Cross-legged.
There's one there with the hair with the hair sticking up. So when he does a handstand, his hair dangles down. He's recently just gone through and updated all his Return to the Jedi looks as well, which is insane. So yeah, we'll get back into the comments. Eddie88 Lego says I've got about 4 or 5 laybys with Wave 27 Black Series figs plus the Razor Crest running consecutively at the moment. Hope to pay them off shortly. You won't be disappointed with any of it when you get it all home. Hey, Red Qual, thanks for jumping in. That was a few minutes ago now, but yeah, finally catching up.
I thought you said Rogue One then. It's Red Qual. It confuses me, that one.
Yeah. Sci-Fi, opening my Heroes of Endor pack. It's slightly damaged. So I have nowhere to display it, but I will keep it. I think you'll be very impressed with those figures coming out of the pack there, Sci-Fi. I think you'll be blown away.
I finally, by the way, Jesse, got a few things coming from is it ID Toys. The I ordered it back in February. The retro collection Luke. Speaking of Luke, the what do you call it now? The Snowtrooper? No, the Snowspeeder Luke. The one that's done in the retro style. That one.
Oh yeah.
It's got that terrible.
Came in the board game.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the board game. The one with the terrible banana visor, though, but I'm looking forward to having that card amongst all the others. But also in that pack, I also ordered a couple of Lukes. Obviously, I also had that Luke come in with the full wave with someone else, but I got, just to get the order over £50, I ordered 2 Luke Jedis as well, and I think an extra Clone Trooper. So they would have arrived ages ago, but I think it's the Hoth board game I've been waiting on. But I think I saw a dispatch email before, so hopefully not much longer.
Yeah. That's cool. I really like the Hoth Luke card. I think that's just awesome.
Shame about that figure, though. That banana visor, man. It just doesn't do it.
Yeah. They tried it with a couple of the Force Awakens figures, and they said, yeah, we're not doing that again, but they've done it with this one. No, just leave it open.
I mean, I don't remember any vintage figures looking like that. I mean, what did Luke have? You know, the original X-Wing Luke? He just had you could see his eyes, couldn't you?
Yeah, he just had his visor up in the helmet.
So I don't understand the logic, man.
Hmm.
But then again, mate, it's Hasbro logic.
Yeah, that's it. There's a boardroom of people and it's one person ticking boxes, and who knows.
We should do a spin-off channel, like, you know, those what they call the movie pitches. What they call Screen Rant. I don't know if you've seen those videos.
Oh yeah.
You got a Star Wars movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. So you got a Star Wars figure for me? Yes, sir, I do. We're going for that whole banana visor thing? Okay.
Just paint it all yellow.
Yeah.
We've got an excess of yellow paint in the warehouse. We need to use it. Everyone hasn't noticed that pop culture has done the same thing with their prices. Yeah, they've always been a little bit up and down, haven't they? I find with pop culture, they seem to. I reckon those. I can't remember. Were those the new Endor figures? Were they 45 each or 40 each? I can't remember now. It seems to be like very, very random for some reason. Like they've still got some Black Series on there for 40. They've got some for 45, and it just doesn't make any sense as to why their prices are different all the time.
That the Zing one about the prices, like I think it's the new vintage line that the prices are high, but some of the other figures are still at $25 or something like that.
Yeah, I did notice that online. There's still a couple of vintage collection ones at 25, but they're out of stock, so it's just they haven't updated the price yet or something. But
it's going to get to a stage where it's just too expensive and no one's going to buy the bloody figures.
Yeah, well, they source other places.
So, Jesse, sorry, man, how old is that question you've put up there? Because I think we've been talking about that, so I might have even answered that for...
it's about 10 minutes old now. 10 or 11 minutes. But
so I hope that has answered his question. Or hers.
Usual Mike, my spelling is atrocious. Not in that comment, it's not.
What does lol mean? I'm only joking.
Now, I was sitting here last night watching Empire Strikes Back, and I was thinking, like I always do, about what other Black Series figures or stuff I would love to see. And in Empire, the Snowtrooper, and how about a E-Web heavy repeating blaster would be a nice set to be released.
Yeah.
That'll be really, really cool.
They could do the Commander, couldn't they, Malcolm, right?
Yeah.
The insignia.
So that'd be really nice. Another thing too, like I try to look hard during the film, and the Snowtrooper here, how it's his pants and all that dark color and stuff like that. Well, the Snowtroopers always like that, or I thought they were all completely white.
I think I feel like they went a little overboard with the weathering.
So that's the only thing that lets me down with the Snowtrooper is just the because I know my 3.75 figures, they're completely white with a little bit of weathering on there. But
it's like they kind of base figures sometimes on what backstage photos or actual props, but we don't see stuff like that. We see what we see in the film, so it's a waste of time. I know exactly what you mean, Malcolm. It looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's like too dark.
It wasn't until that 3 3/4 inch Black Series Snowtrooper Commander came out that I realized there was even a different Snowtrooper. I never paid attention to that one that comes into the AT-AT cockpit to speak with Veers. I never realized for like 20 odd years that he was different.
Prepare for ground assault. That guy, yeah. Short appearance. They could have made vintage. Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry.
Here's an idea. Like I would love to see a 6-inch AT-AT, but that's never going to happen. But how about a diorama with a 6-inch AT-AT, the head, and you can have it open up, displayed, and you can have ears, and you can have your AT drivers and lights and stuff, like a little display. Probably would sit about the head of it, probably about that big, but that'll be a nice little setup. Have it opened up. Yeah.
It would be. Now you've said about a 6-inch AT-AT, I actually want that now. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Like a horse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about your car insurance. You just sell your car and switch it out. I think like a cockpit series would be cool. So like you said, like an AT-AT head and then a Millennium Falcon cockpit. So you could have that sitting on your shelf and...
You have lights and sounds and stuff like that. It'd be nice.
Diably cooling. Do you think we'll see a Mandalorian movie?
Wow.
I think it's possibility. I think there's a possibility.
I hope not, man.
I'm happy with the series, but if as they get through the third season and it's time for a big event to happen, like maybe a Disney Plus movie, but I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, just keep with the TV series.
They might come to a crescendo with the plot lines, and then they'll save it for like one final blast, and summarizes everything or something.
Yeah,
that could work. But...
yeah, well, if they're doing all these spin-off shows that everyone's rumoring, and eventually if they come back together again,
I just think that they could over-rinse it. It's like what they'll probably end up doing Mandalorian on ice, Disney, because they just know it's so successful, and they're gonna keep sticking with this. But I
would go to that. I would be front row. A big baby Yoda on ice. If Carl Weathers is going to be there skating around,
yeah. I always think of Predator with him, man. I love that film. I haven't seen it for a while.
Yeah,
Predator.
Oh, speaking of Predator, look at Cryo Boy there. Look at that. That was a good time.
Yeah, he's saying, hi, only one of you cosplaying a disembodied Force ghost, mate.
Yeah.
No, he's put a sticker over his face tonight.
Yeah.
Well, today.
I'm not ready for the public. No way. Not if you want to see me in my bloody pajamas.
Hey, I've got my Ugg boots on underneath the bench here, so Ed's still waiting on his retro Boba Fett. I think there's a lot of people waiting on that. That was way more popular than they were expecting. I think that was backing one per case was a little bit of a mistake there on Hasbro's part, but yeah, that was a hot ticket item. Prices going up, it's inflation. We're printing money. Yeah. 100% right there.
I've got a few pre-orders I've been waiting on for a while. It's just that it seems I'm still waiting. I'm not putting any more pre-orders on until these ones are delivered, or I'm just going to have too many. Especially like some of the figures that are not going to be released until some stage next year. And I'm still waiting on figures that I should have now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I've only got Sabine. For some reason that's been held back. The Clone Wars Black Series figures from Zing, which is like Ahsoka, the 332nd clone, and a couple of the Mandalorians that are coming out, and that's about it.
I've still got I've already got the Mandalorian because I picked him up in store, but I had the Mandalorian, the Beskar armor, the Clone Trooper, and the Stormtrooper, Mandalorian Stormtrooper, pre-ordered, and still haven't got those yet. And the 40th anniversary vintage collection Snow Trooper, 6-inch, and Boba Fett. Still waiting on those.
Yeah, it's strange that some retailers have got them, some don't. And it's a bit scattered all over at the moment.
And I'm still waiting on the Hoth Trooper, but I ended up finding him as well. So I ended up picking him up because I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
So I'll have another one rocking up when it does, but yeah.
Are you going to open that one up?
On that one. Hopefully this week to open it up and review it. I've got it in the vintage 40th anniversary, so that one will stay carded. So
yeah, cool. General Riken needs a figure. Crispin Dean, absolutely.
Yeah, they're expensive as well in 3 3/4 inch as well. Those guys. Oh no, Crispin Dean's okay. He could do with a vintage collection release.
Yeah, I saw.
General Riken, it's expensive though, secondary market.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a long time. I saw Rogue Quan. He got Bren Derlin from the Hoth base, Major Bren Derlin. So that was a cool figure, cool addition to his collection.
And it makes you wonder. I talk about it a lot. The Orange Line 3 3/4 inch Black Series. What could have and should have been vintage collection? All of it should have anyway. But then you had Stand By, Ion Control. What was her name again?
Torrin Farr.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, she would have been nice to have.
Yeah, I was looking. I was looking through the list of the 3 3/4 inch Black Series figures that came out in 2014, and there's still a lot of figures there that they could put on vintage cards and re-release.
Yeah, I did an episode, only part 1 of the Orange Line, so I'm going to do another episode looking at the others. And one of them, I think, is Mara Jade. I think Mara Jade might have been in the first episode they did, actually. But all of them are great candidates. Some better than others.
General Veers was Grandmaster Pycelle in Game of Thrones. And Walter Donovan, Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. That's right.
Dr. Jones. Yeah, he's great in that.
Universal Collector says hello.
Do you know who else? Talking about the Empire Strikes Back, the actor, is he somebody Sheard? I forgot his name. The guy who plays is Admiral Ozzel. And he also was in Indiana Jones as Hitler.
Yeah, he is from. Is that the guy from Cheers?
Well, no, I said Sheard. I don't know how, or Shared. I don't SHEAR. I think that's what his surname is. I don't know, but anyway, he played.
No,
you guys probably won't know this, but there was a kids' TV sitcom, not sitcom. What we're talking about, like a series, like a drama called Grange Hill, which was about a school, basically.
Right.
And he played a teacher that was like kind of like a really strict teacher. He wasn't the head teacher. He was just a horrible regular teacher, but he played the part so well, just like quite cool, cold, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of John Ratzenberger, who was Bren Derlin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, Cryo Boy knows Grange Hill. Michael Sheard, yeah, and he was called Mr. Bronson, and he had it in for one kid. He was like, I think, committed suicide or something in the storyline. So it was quite extreme, but anyway. But he got a lot of stick for being the one who was the horrible teacher to this one.
Right.
Anyway, that's back in the 80s, all
that. Universal Collector, you guys going to get the new Disney Diamond Select Boba Fett and Mole 7-inch? It's to talk about them before. Well, they're not going to come out in Australia at all because we don't have Disney stores. Do you guys have Disney stores over there in England?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you do? Yep.
Yeah, there's one in Chester, and there must be one in Liverpool as well. I can't remember seeing that one.
Yeah, right. You're pretty close to Liverpool, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really close. And you can get to Chester from where I am as well.
Yeah.
Which is not too far, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah, we haven't had Disney stores in it'll probably be 10 or 15 years, I reckon. It's been a long time. I'd like to see them come back.
But I've never been to a Disney store and bought anything Star Wars.
No.
No figures, nothing like that.
I have, while I was in the US the last couple of years, because I was over there in 2017 and last year, so did visit quite a few Disney stores. And yeah, I just want them to open up in Australia again.
Well, I just figured, did they not sell the Hasbro stuff in there? I figured they didn't, you see, but they might.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Right. I thought they just wanted to push their stuff, their stock.
Yeah, well, they do some exclusive Diamond Select figures for Marvel as well. So I know Diamond Select do their own Marvel line as well, Marvel Select, but they do some exclusives for the Disney store. So that's probably the deal they're going with here with these 7-inch figures. Just giving Disney stores a little bite of a cherry somewhere too.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi's asking here, who knows anything about the yellow incinerator trooper? I put money on it. Yeah, that was the one that it was a cardboard cutout that came out. Like it was the company that makes cardboard standees, I guess, of characters, and they revealed it's an incinerator trooper, but his armor is yellow instead, and he's a mortar trooper. And Cryo Boy beat me to that there. He's in the comments a little bit further down.
When you say mortar, is that in the army they fire the mortar rockets? Is that type of trooper?
That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Unless they're bricklaying stormtroopers, but I doubt it. But yeah, that it's same deco as the red one, but yellow instead of red. I think it looks pretty striking. I think that would be cool.
What's your thoughts on these? we'll know why we're getting all these different troopers and that, because that's new figures to sell and that, which doesn't bother me. But I remember ages ago there was talk about how some fans weren't happy with all these different troopers in the original trilogy era. We didn't see these troopers, so why are we getting all these new troopers and that? What's your thoughts on that? I'm pretty keen to see Stormtrooper Legions different color, not just the plain guys, something like how in the Clone Wars, how different clone battalions and all that were different colors. I like to see that in the Stormtrooper ranks as well. So
I've no doubt there were legions and battalions that were particularly suited for different planets and stuff. I mean, we look at the Mud Troopers and the Mimban Stormtroopers from Solo. Their outfits were sort of suited to the environment.
Yeah.
But I've always thought of the Empire Stormtroopers coming back into the original trilogy. They weren't necessarily used as a military. They were more of a police force to sort of enforce the Imperial law throughout the galaxy. So they probably weren't used a great deal in a military aspect, but I reckon they would have specialist military legions we saw in Solo and Rogue One, where you have shore troopers that are, specific for.
So you look at the Stormtroopers as just a basic infantry soldier, and then you have your specialised units, say shore troopers, range troopers, and stuff like that, which different armour and stuff. So
so when you see the Battle of Scarif, they send out their specialist shore troopers, but they start thinning out. They go, oh, we've got a couple of legions of regular stormtroopers here. They're just going to have to go out and fight, even though they can't shoot. You couldn't hit the side of a barn door, so.
I thought I'd read somewhere that they, by the time they get to the original trilogy, they'd done away with the whole thing of legions, and they just, because that's why the 501st looks the same as all the other stormtroopers, because they just wanted to make it in itself one massive, entity. So it's just a strong thing, like a never-ending stream of the same.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have had generals like the clone troopers had with the Jedi, would they? They'd just have, a commanding officer or something.
But having said that, I was really disappointed when I looked into that guy in the Force Unleashed, the one with the blue trim, because he just looks so 501st, doesn't he? And I was fully expecting my research to find out that he was 501st, but he wasn't actually, from what I
Stormtrooper commander.
But I was kind of had my fingers crossed that he was just, say, the last remnants of the prequel era where they gave these guys paint applications. But turned out maybe not. But he still looks great. I love him.
I still think it's definitely a possibility.
Yeah,
that they could do that.
I'd like to think so, Jesse. Like the phase 3 or whatever you want to call it of the 501st.
Yeah.
Whatever
the
phase
Fallen
it is.
Jedi. I'm doing well, my friend. Happy to be catching one of your live streams. Hope you and the missus are also well. We are doing well. My collecting has slowed considerably, but I still managed to grab the odd figure. Still waiting on a Black Series bib for Juna. Any updated Jabba would be nice to see too. Really, I'd be happy with any other Jabba's Palace figures. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think Bib Fortuna's in the can. I think they're just finding a wave to put him in, to be honest. I think I dare say he's in their so-called parking lot, along with Crate Luke. Someone asked me during the week, why hasn't Hasbro put out a Crate Luke yet? And I think they've got it in the can, but because his artwork leaked which would have been the old packaging with the red, the drawing was leaked. So with the packaging change, they've probably had to go back to the drawing board with what artwork they're going to use for it, and how they're going to go forward with what color the Last Jedi's theme is going to be for the Black Series now, and and then just trying to find a wave to put him in, whether they just go forward and 6 months down the track they put out a wave with a few Last Jedi figures in it, or they just put it in a random assortment of characters from different films. But hello there, Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Thanks for tuning in. Cryboy says, what's next? Pink Party Trooper fires confetti. You know, that would be like that'd be an exclusive somewhere, and get. I'd like to see that actually. Someone do a Photoshop mock-up of a pink party trooper with flyers confetti. If no one else does it, I'll do it myself.
Or
another look.
You could have an Easter chocolate. What's that? A mudhorn with an egg, Easter egg thing.
Cadbury cream egg.
Yeah.
No, see, Mark's you're saying not another Luke, but I'm saying like I still need my diaper Luke from the back to chamber in 6-inch. I want the deluxe with the back to tank that you can fill with your own blue cordial or water. You fill it up and you can float your diaper Luke in there. We need Luke with his arm open at the end of Empire Strikes Back. We need Luke. I swear there was another one I thought of the other day. I can't remember. Luke Skywalker, like he's changing out of his. You've got to have the sort of half on. You know when Luke's getting ready for the Battle of Hoth, and he's in his medical bay with the 2-1B droid.
Yeah.
He's like, it'll take a while to get the fighters online, or whatever he says.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's got that sort of half jumpsuit on. He hasn't put all the like thermal gear on yet.
Yeah, have they ever done nothing? Never done anything for that. Then, as a kid, that always registered with me. I used to think, wow, how cool that looks, and then he obviously doesn't have his packs on yet. Yeah,
I reckon before we get any of those, we'll probably get the a New Hope Luke X-wing suit with the new sculpt before anything else. Part of the new packaging for 6-inch, I reckon. So.
They could do a 2-pack for 2-1B, couldn't they, for that other guy that you were just saying, and then have like removable packs and all of that helmet. Go with.
Take it easy, sci-fi. Have a good night, mate.
See you, sci-fi. See you, Simon.
Shadows of the Empire Imperial Guard, Luke.
I've got that again.
Need Luke in his Yoda pajamas. They need Count Dooku in his pajamas. They made it canon it's canon anyway because it was in the Clone Wars, but you can play as Count Dooku in his pajamas in Battlefront 2.
I love that. What sorcery is this?
That was
they should have just killed it. They should have just made it a bloody poison dart as opposed to just like they could get in that easily. With the dart, it's just toxic, and kill him. He's bloody lucky, ain't he, Dooku? Let's be honest.
Yeah. You sense those lightsabers and see them waving around.
Yeah,
but I like that the Battlefront 2 they refer to him as his exquisite pajamas. Commander Pyre in stock in the UK. Mine's coming Monday. Awesome. That's a cool figure. That is a really cool figure. The Commander Pyre. The gold First Order Stormtrooper. Hopefully he comes out down here along with the Hondo's droid. I can never remember the number. R5P something. He's got the little teeth painted on him. Cryboy killed in his PJs. You imagine how what a way to go out, getting killed by invisible witches in your pajamas. Linda says, I'd like vintage collection scooter that scoots around the pilots.
Yes.
Now, they have released that vehicle before, haven't they?
I was gifted the Toys R Us, that pack, with the Scout Trooper and the speeder bike. And it was a wonderful gift, but totally, that could be a vintage boxed item. That would be brilliant. Plus, it's
I think this is the Rebel one. You know how when Leia arrives on Alderaan and they've got those little zippy things driving around carrying crates and stuff around the Rebel base on.
Oh, I'm
Yavin.
so sorry, Linda. I'm sorry. In my head, I read that and I thought you were talking about the Scout Trooper. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's really expensive, and those figures that go with it, with that special shield helmet thing. That would be awesome. Yeah, I love the sound they make as well. Those scooters things. Yeah.
You know what one of my favorite sound effects is? The Obi-Wan Kenobi turning the Death Star shield down. It's just
Yeah, details like that I didn't know. It says power, doesn't it, in the original, but then they've changed it to the Arabash, whatever language.
Yeah.
Subtle changes.
Usual Mike is back in the house. He must have had something more important to do than us. That's okay. I'll let him go. The droid is R5P8. Thank you for that, Mike. Appreciate it. I couldn't have remembered that if I tried.
So where are we up to with the old Mando Monday thing? What's the next? That's surely coming up soon, right?
Yeah, it's this week coming. This Monday coming.
Cool.
So it'll be Tuesday for us here in Australia. So we should know everything very early Tuesday morning, I think. Can't remember. But I did give a little bit of a tease about what could potentially be coming out. The little birdie whispered in my ear. Cryo boy saying Griff Karga Tuesday is a bit of a spoiler. Yeah, I think that one's pretty much locked in for the vintage collection. Griff Karga and the Child coming out in vintage cards as a regular wave figure, so that'll be cool. But yeah, someone asked me about my Black Series helmets earlier, and I might be laying down some cash for a new one this week, or a deposit at least. Or maybe vintage collection Rebel-based ground crew figures. Yeah, they've got the figures. They've done the figures.
Hey, Jess, is it 5 years next year for Rogue One, is it?
2016, 2021. Yes. Yeah, next December. It's coming up 4 years.
And last week we Obi-Wan, you mentioned to me about what vintage vehicle would like to see is the Blue Squadron X-Wing.
Yeah,
that'll be. Would love to get that. Kind of fingers crossed that maybe next year we might.
Yeah, man. U-Wing might be nice as well because it's just got lots of different areas and stuff. But that would be quite a big piece, wouldn't it? But anything would be better than what they did bring out, which was massively underscaled, wasn't it? I don't know what it was. 5 POA line. But,
for the Rogue One U-Wing, the TIE Striker, if they redid that, without the nerf. Whose decision was to add nerf to him, mate? That was just.
That one didn't look as bad as say that there wasn't the Falcon and stuff like that for the Force Awakens. That they look really. Baby.
Yeah, the Falcon came with it. The Falcon in Australia was retailed around about $300, I reckon. And then one day I walked into Kmart and they had it there for $30.
$30?
$30, yeah. Snap that one up.
I mean, there was even, like Retro Blasting did a video about the quality of these things.
Oh, that was shocking.
Like the AT-ACT.
Yeah.
Pose swing with the bent turrets.
Yeah, the AT-ACT was in the movie bigger than the AT-AT, but as a toy, it's smaller than the one we've got now. So
it's terrible.
Some of the toys that came out, especially me because I'm a big vehicle collector, and when they released some of the vehicles from The Force Awakens to Rogue One, it was just so disappointing. Like I was just. Like, how did we go from here where we're getting cheap, good quality, awesome vehicles to here dear, like $100 vehicles that were absolutely crap? So
I went out of control with vehicles, Malcolm. Anyway, because the barge got me going, but I started with the Falcon and I thought, well, that's all I'll get, but no way, slippery slope from there. But I love how that if I still look for stuff, Malcolm, you know, you were talking last week about your stuff still being in the archives. You know, when I was expecting an AT80, the legacy one, I did a quick YouTube search as we always do to when you're waiting for something you want to anticipate when you're anticipating it. Anyway, your video is still top, man. I think round about there. Yeah, it's still one of the most right up there with the YouTube views or whatever. Or maybe it's because I'm subbed, you know, to you, whatever. It puts it higher.
What one was that? The ATTE?
Your legacy collection, AT80.
Yeah.
Which is deep within the primal waters.
Archives.
Yeah. It's great though that you've still kept it all there, man. I'm glad you've not deleted it because you know.
Now, when that thing came along with in the US about you got to mark your videos made for kids or not made for kids, that was like, what the heck? And most of those ones I ended up on that channel marking them for kids when they're actually not, because I didn't know what was going on. So
really, yeah, I know a lot of people got really scared by that and they like deleted their channels completely, all their videos, and it's crazy. But I just thought
I don't worry about it now. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I just set the automatic thing to not for kids.
Yeah, because it's not, man.
And you know, if kids are watching things on their parents' account, then that's up to the parents, isn't it? Really?
Exactly. Yeah, we've made it now. I think we're kind of covered in a way, but at one point it was a bit sketchy, wasn't it? You thought, oh my god, are we just going to wipe out all our channels
and
kill it?
Jesse, when I look on my analytics on YouTube, and that's on my Shark channel as well, and I notice that most of the people who view my videos are not subscribed. Like, you know, how you see you got all these subscribed to your channel, and that percentage is really low to people who aren't subscribed to your channel. And that's the same on my Shark channel, that most people who watch my videos are not. So it's obviously shown that your videos are not getting out to your actual subscribers. And I've heard it, and I've seen videos people talk about how YouTube only sends out a percentage notifications to your subscribers. So, which is, I don't know how it does that. And same with usual Mike watching about your ad scene. I heard, because on my Primal Waters channel, I make my videos are monetized and that, and I heard that the reason why the slump in pavements is because of COVID and stuff at the moment, and businesses are not putting as much money into the ad revenue anymore at the moment. So that may be a reason why your payments are starting to go down. I've noticed that the same on my Primal Waters channel as well. So
yeah, we've got to make sure the big wigs at Google are making their cut first. Down a few comments now. The signage at Zing is already up for Mando Monday, and there's a live video about it on Star Wars YouTube at 4 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time Tuesday. I'll wait till I get up at 7, I think. Yeah, I saw some stuff in a news thing that popped up here about a couple of weeks ago. Down here in Adelaide, I went there today, and yeah, they had the video screen out the front and all the posters up, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Gold Squadron Y-Wing, yes, please. Thoughts on the Children of Thanos 5-pack? Oh, if I was still doing the Marvel Legends thing, I would be all in. It looks like a great set. Yeah, I think that's a really, really cool Marvel Legends set. I think it looks like it's going to be a huge box, though. And if you're getting this thing on Amazon, it's not going to show up in ship-shop shape. So, good luck to anyone getting that if you're getting it from Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, Cryboy, I saw a review on Amazon of a crushed latex Mando helmet. Ironic, seeing as it's Pedro Pascal that plays him. It's the Game of Thrones reference there. I understand that reference. U-Wing with the space monkey? Yes. Fallen Jedi says, I pre-ordered the VC Jabba's Palace Luke, not realizing it's a repack. Truthfully, it's a figure we should have gotten 10 years ago. Naturally, Amazon shipped my figure in a bubble mailer, not mint. Oh. It's Amazon. I don't I don't understand Amazon. Yeah, I do get confused when carded collectors still buy from them. I mean, I know it's hard because sometimes Amazon's the only one place online that's available, has some of this stock. But yeah, you're always taking a risk. I saw someone get two of a certain figure recently because they thought if I order two, they'll put them in a box instead of a bubble bag. And instead of putting them in a box, they just put them in two separate envelopes. So they just sent out two separate packages and envelopes. And it's obviously the care factor is below zero there.
Mm.
YouTube is ever-changing pain in the $. Certainly is. Still Carter for now. Still can't decide if I like it more than the lightsaber construction Luke. I really, really love the new Jedi Luke. I nearly bought that one again today because I was watching Bosk's Bounties video, and he got another one for his son, and I was just looking at the card, and I found one in the shop the other day, and it was a little bit dinged, and I was like, oh, I've got to leave it for now, and that's one I'd like to get for the collection to keep carded.
Yeah, he's sad, doesn't he? He thinks it's like one of the best figures ever, you know. I mean, that's putting it high on a pedestal there. But yeah, I'm yet to see it, but it does look good, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Can't wait. It's coming soon. As I say, it's in the post. You know, it's on its way to me now. So. Yeah.
Did you get the 3-pack with the Luke's, Nick?
No. Otherwise, I probably would have. I could have had him ages ago. So I've just got the individual one coming, and I've got the Luke. In the Stormtrooper, I still just haven't opened him yet. I think I was just hanging on to him before I sort of cover him in one of my videos, you know. So
yeah, because you slightly catch up now with your they're not one shots, they're
the quick shots, yeah.
Quick shot series.
I want to get them out of the way, to be honest. I want to get so I'm kind of up to date, you know, with the market, you know.
Yeah.
We're pumping out 2 a day or something maybe over the half term.
Yeah, because you're up to, I can't remember numbers now.
Yeah, it's up into, is it VC80s we're into now? I can't think.
Yeah, I don't even know. I was just thinking back, I did some reviews like the other day, so I should remember. The toy community has grown stronger, more content, awesome stuff. Absolutely. I'm having so much fun at the moment with YouTube. More than I've had in a long time. It's having an absolute blast with it. Yeah. He said that's ball views are up. Yeah, I know. My views have gone skyrocketing as well. But my subscribers are crawling up ever so slowly. In some weeks, it'll jump up 50 in a week. It's insane.
Double quick shot coming soon. It's reading Mike there. What do you reckon, Mike? Is it a bold move? Yeah, I think I could just get them out of the way and get them done. I don't want to do them back to back though. I'll spread them out. If I do 2 a day, I won't be having one following the other because the views do go down then, you know. People won't differentiate between what's
Well, what I've been doing is I've been filming a bunch of videos and then scheduling them to drop at certain times. So, and Mike's doing homework on the fly. He's up to VC 129.
I've got a couple in the tank. I've already filmed. I've gone as far as Yak Face, and I stopped because I wanted a breather before I did that video with all the variants of Leia. So I actually have some quick shots ready to go.
Nice. You got the Power of the Force Yak Face that came with the barge, didn't you?
Yeah. So I filmed that as well. I've already filmed it a few times, but I filmed that in the Yak Face review, or quick shot, whatever you call it. What number is he again? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember either because I bought the regular one and opened that one, but I've kept the Power of the Force one carded. I showed that on the live.
It'd be crazy to open that, wouldn't you?
I know.
But it's what I said in that video. I was saying how I want to know what that little cup's like. You know, that little drinking glass. But
yeah,
the value of that thing now, I'm not going to open for that.
not for a little plastic cup.
I found a little Lego wine glass I put in Yak Face's hand. You know, like from my youth years ago.
Yeah, I remember the ones.
It fits in his hand like perfectly, you know. I think it came from like one of those pirate sets, you know, Lego pirates or whatever. It's a little wine glass goblet thing.
Hey Jess, I've got to leave because I've got
No worries.
to get ready for work. Are you on next week at all, or?
I'm not sure yet. It will be my birthday next Monday, not this one coming up, the one afterwards. But I might do a live stream over the weekend.
So I'm free Saturday night. I'm not working, so
I think I will be on Friday night following Mandalorian, because I'm going to do some Mandalorian recap shows. I think that's something I want to do.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Malcolm. I was thinking about you the other day. I was watching a few episodes of Blue Planet just with at school or whatever, and it's giving me a taste of. I wouldn't mind watching some of my old shark videos. I've got a couple of good ones. Ron and Valerie Taylor. I'm a big fan of those two, so I might stick them in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Plenty of shark activity around these areas and that where we live, and but yeah, I've always been interested in sharks and that, so. Some of I ventured into my original channel and that, and it's it really took off like last year. It slowed down a bit because I don't make as many videos, but at one stage, one of my over 30,000 subscribers, some of my views, I was like getting 200,000 in a day.
Wow.
And I've never had that before, and I was just like shocked. I keep going back looking, going, no, what? And it was starting to get.
You were always one of my you were one of my go-to channels. Way before I did YouTube, when I wanted to find out stuff about news, about figures, I also talk about the movies and stuff. But then I noticed, I remember the brand change when that happened, and then every time I looked, I was like, "Oh my god, look how many subs you on now? It's crazy."
So I've restarted the Star Wars channel, Red Leader One, and I started from scratch. And it's nearly just over 500 subscribers now, so that's jumped up in the last few weeks and that, but it's good to be back talking Star Wars, and especially these live streams are really good to catch up and have a chat and talk collecting and that, which is pretty good. So I look forward to doing these when I can. So thanks for that, Jess.
No worries. Cheers for popping in for a little while. And
no worries. I'll just go watch the last 5 minutes of the game and get ready for work. So
nice one, man.
All right, no worries. Cheers. Thanks for having me. I'll see you in the next one. All right.
It's quite funny, Jesse. I feel like I'm in the 3 hours me. The 3 hours Migos, as I christened you guys, and then we've got one of them in the chat, and I'm taking his place. Well, Malcolm's just gone now or whatever, but I love that. It's great. The 3 hours.
It's cool to have a group of people that are generally available most of the time, like when I'm coming on to stream, and Mike's probably able to jump in whenever he wants, and Malcolm was able to pop in for a little while tonight, and it's really cool to be able to just have a couple of people on hand to chat every week or every fortnight, or it's great fun.
So how long are you going on till for Jesse as well? Because I might have to duck out as well without wanting to be rude, because I'm enjoying it. It's good to talk. I didn't realize Malcolm was leaving or whatever.
I knew he was only going to pop in for a little while, but he stayed a little bit longer. But going to work in the night shift. But I've been going for an hour 25 now, so probably start looking at closing up at about an hour and a half. So
cool, man.
5 or 10 minutes. We can have another bit. So what are you looking forward to with Mando Mondays? Anything vintage collection wise here?
Oh well, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to throw at us. Anything we're missing. Because there was talk of Grief Karga before. I mean, he's a sitting duck, isn't he? It's the likes of him, and I'm sure they'll be a card. Anything like that would be great. Obviously, is it Queel or Quill? How do you pronounce his name? He'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
But with him, you see, I always think about. I just default to a regular Ugonaut, which we were sorely missing that this year. We could have done with having him or any of those legacy collection guys. Those figures, they're such good quality. I'm thinking of Giran now and others. You just wouldn't want to pay secondary market prices for them. And, why they haven't got their finger out this year and given us some stuff like that. But that Ugnaught with the little table, whatever you call that control panel from the console.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was looking at trying to find a second-hand one, like an old one from the Legacy days, and oh man, he's so expensive. I'm like, he's a perfect opportunity to put him out with that carbon freezing chamber.
Yeah.
Also, hello to Salacious Rum is in the chat.
Oh, wicked.
The monkey lizard is in the house.
Well, if it isn't the infamous Salacious Rum, everybody's favorite coaxium monkey lizard. I said that. Is it coaxium? Have I got that wrong? I'm thinking of that fuel, that hyperspace fuel. I think I've got it completely wrong. I'm sorry, man. I need to do my research on where you're from, man. It's not coaxium, is it? I'm thinking of the bloody hyperspace fuel. He'll tell us the planet.
Kowakian.
Kowakium, is it?
Yeah. It's Kowakian.
That's like something else that Disney have. They've taken certain things and twisted them. A bit like Jeddah, the planet Jeddah. I mean, I don't know if Jeddah existed before Rogue One, but
no,
obviously it's supposed to be a religious planet, isn't it? It's supposed to be like a spiritual home of Jedi or whatever. But I don't know. There's other examples as well. I can't think of them now where they've just basically just changed a letter and they've taken an old Star Wars name and made it a new one.
Yeah,
actually, clever, really. Kowakian. Yeah.
Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Mark's tired. He was talking after the Pala Boys till 12:30.
Yeah, that always happens, doesn't it? After live streams, you stay on.
Yeah.
keep it going.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what's coming out. What do you think of the Mandalorian retro collection? I mean, it's vintage cards, and you've obviously gotten around the existing retro stuff, but
well, all I'll say is I was interested to see what they would do with some of the like more modern films. Like I pictured a modern, I beg your pardon, a retro Kylo Ren, for example. I'd be interested to see what that would look like. Purely out of interest, but I didn't realize that we're going to go all out and do a Mandalorian wave. In fact, is that 100% official that now yet? Because I've heard rumors.
Unannounced, but it's coming.
I'd prefer them to do, say, more of the classic 80s stuff and then chuck in occasional, Easter eggy type nods, tributes, whatever. A bit like when they did, what's he called? Tarkin, I mean, he's obviously the original trilogy character, but he was never seen back then. But a bit like, do you collect, Jesse, do you collect any of that reactor stuff?
No, I did have...
whatever it's called, Reaction, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that I can't remember. I think Funko were doing them, or they are doing them now.
Yeah.
I think I got one of the Green Arrow from the series Arrow. And yeah, there was some cool figures, like they did some Terminators and Alien and anything you can think of, really. They really pushed them for a few years.
But I mean, I don't collect it, but when I walked into a store and I saw a load of them together, it really inspired me. At that time, the retro collection was coming out, the first sort of wave, and I thought, wow, and it just hit me with the potential of what they could do, like Beru and Owen, and even around about that time, Smith Lord Creations was even doing all that stuff anyway. So, but it's got a ton of potential, the retro collection, to do stuff, just random stuff that you think, wow, do it in that old style. Yeah, absolutely. No disrespect to Reactor as well, but I think the quality of the plastic and stuff that I've seen from them looks a little bit, so I've not bought any of it. But I do like the idea of it.
Yeah, Mike's saying Reaction Back to the Future coming soon. That will be cool.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Neko figures on Pop Culture, and I was thinking, man, they're so expensive. Like $60 or $70 Australian. But they look so good.
See, I probably missed the boat on the Alien stuff there for Reactor. Is it Reactor or Reaction?
Reaction, yeah. Super 7.
Super 7, that's it.
Super 7 made them, and I think Funko may have as well did some, or they'd Funko do them now, perhaps. I'm not sure.
It's a nice idea of a line. All the Alien ones look really good. It's just all our favourite films, isn't it? It's just, you can't not be sucked in by it.
Yeah, they're hitting us with this nostalgia big time. Diablo Cooling, he says, everything that he styles I'm looking forward to. Yep, likewise. I've just built the Lego Star Wars Boba Fett helmet. That's cool. Well, I like the look of those helmets. I haven't got one yet. Boba Fett's probably the one I'd get, but I also like the TIE Fighter. So if I start buying one, I know I'm going to start buying them all, and I'm going to try not to do that sort of stuff. The Jedi Retro will come, but I feel like it makes sense to make Retro Mandalorian figures. Hopefully we'll get a play set. That would be cool. Like a backdrop like the old Creature Cantina. That would be sweet. Cry Boys hoping for a Moff Gideon vintage collection revealed on a Mando Monday that will look banging, displayed with an army of Death Troopers. Well, they did. StarWars.com did put out a video today where they're going to have Pedro Pascal, Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Moff Gideon, and I can't remember who the other person was off the top of my head. But they're doing the product reveals of it looks like they're going to be revealing the characters with the actors. So that'll be really cool. They've done it before. I remember when they first revealed the Mando and Cara Dune with Pedro and Gina on a video, and that was really cool. So I dare say Moff Gideon is going to come out in a vintage collection as well as Black Series. I think we're going to get them all. And I've pretty good word that all the characters that are coming out in the retro collection are going to come out in vintage collection as well. So I've pretty good faith in my sources on that one.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Jesse. Are you? I'm sure you are. The Mandalorian. Can't wait to see what it's all about. Next series.
I'm just so pumped for this season coming up. I'm just really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a stream after every episode, probably similar time, but a day earlier, just to discuss Mandalorian. Hopefully, we can get some people in to chat.
I'll be well up for that.
Salacious Rum, some of my favorite people on stream and in the chat. Love this community. Oh, thanks, Salacious Rum. No, we're having a blast doing this, and there's some great folks in the community. And I say it every time I wrap up a stream. Like, I'm having so much fun doing these streams. I was almost going to do a random one just in the middle of the week, but I was just not feeling it, so I didn't. But I won't leave it out for the possible future. But yeah, I think pretty much through most of the comments. Prefer the Playmobil Back to the Future stuff. I haven't seen any of that myself. I saw your video, Mark, but I haven't seen any of it in person. Yeah, we love you too, Salacious. I love that advent calendar you reviewed. That's the one. Bike Scout 74. How's it going? We're just about to wrap up. It's always a bummer when someone jumps in just as I'm about to wrap up because, yeah. But please go back and watch it from the start because we had, Red Leader 1 come and hang out for a little while with us. So that was exciting. But yeah, I might wrap it up. So thank you, Mr. Only One Kenobi. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on, Jesse. Sorry about the kerfuffle at the beginning, I don't know what.
No, that's all right.
Glad I made it, though. Didn't want to let you down, and say, I can't do it. But yeah, you can't see me, but still, I'm glad I'm here. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. We'll just take one more question. Usual Mike is saying, what is your next purchase? What have you got?
Well, I'll tell you what I've got coming. I've got a few things coming. I've got the Echo Base, the vintage collection Echo Base Soldier on the variant card coming. So it's like, you can say, what's my next purchase? It's the last thing I did purchase. But also, I haven't opened it yet, but I've got a consignment that arrived yesterday full of Bespin stuff. So it's basically the Bespin Cloud card. It's all loose, by the way, from an adult collector. Bespin Cloud card from 2010, so the legacy one. But in that, there were loads of really good figures. A guy who's a subscriber got in touch with me and said, in 15 minutes, there's an auction about to end with a Bespin Cloud card and loads of really good loose figures. And he was right, there was so much. There's like a Bespin Luke in there. There's the comic pack Lando Calrissian and the comic pack Stormtrooper with the blue, little bit of blue paint on it.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. And what else is in there? There's the C-3PO, the battle damaged one that goes on the back of the Chewbacca in the backpack.
Oh yeah,
I'll do a video on it, but isn't it crazy, Jesse? I don't know if you're like me. This came yesterday, and if I was a normal person, I would have opened it by now. But I've got it sat downstairs because I know I'm going to make a video out of it. I can't wait to open it though.
I've been doing the same recently. I've been getting figures, and normally I'd just tear into them straight away, but I sort of come in and do my like pre-starting of a review. Like I sort of hold the figure up and show you in the packaging, and then I'll come back later and review the figure after I've opened it and played with it for a little while. But yeah, I've been doing the same. It's hard to sort of find that time after getting a figure in the mail, and it's just like, oh, I want to open it now, but I can't.
Yeah. The other stuff that's in that set, let's have a look here. Oh yeah, I was really pleased that it comes with the Bespin Cloud Car Pilot, not the vintage one, another one, but it doesn't matter because I've got the vintage collection one. So I've got two now to put in either, because there's two cockpits, isn't there?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And then also I was really pleased it came with the Bespin Leia, the gown one, not the vintage collection one, but the one which is the best one from the OTC 2004 one. That's a brilliant figure, and I had that but sold it because I recarded it. So that was a big regret because that's such a good figure. So that's also coming in this, and also the vintage collection Bespin Han is in this. All loose, they're not mint unfortunately, but they look in great condition. It's an adult collector, I think.
Nice.
So that's something that's coming. I can't wait to open it and I'll review that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. My next purchase is I don't know. I've got a couple of pre-orders I'm waiting for. I've just got in touch with Mighty Ape, which is a website they're based in New Zealand, but they have an Australian site as well. I ordered the new Thrawn book, which is now a month or two old, and they haven't sent it yet. So I'm hoping to find out what's going on there. Not that I'm ready to read it or anything yet, but I'd like to know that my pre-orders are coming in on time and my money's not just sitting somewhere else and I don't want to forget about it and lose it. But yeah, Monday coming up, not this one, not this week coming up, the one after will be my 33rd birthday.
Oh wow, congratulations, man.
I am buying myself a tattoo, so I'm getting that done the day after. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. I'm not going to say what it is yet. It's Star Wars related, of course, but
oh, good.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be like a bit birthday present from the wife, a bit from my parents, and then a little bit myself. So
cool, man. Great.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, everyone. Great stream, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Jess, man.
No, thank you. I was just going to say, Biker Scout here said late again. We'll tune in next time. Yeah, definitely. I try to put everything up on social media. My Instagram, I usually put an announcement up when I'm going to do it. You just have to adjust the time zone. I didn't this week, but I have in the past. I'll endeavor to do it next time, is set up an event on my Facebook page, facebook.com/The Forces Jesse. And yeah, I'll add the events there so you can, that should give you the accurate time to your time zone wherever you are. So
cool.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Definitely get you back on at some point for another chat. Maybe we can talk some Mandalorian. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, really, really appreciate everyone coming to hang out in the chat. It was a good time. We'll see you all next week or the week after all. Yep, we'll see you soon. May the Force be with you, everyone.